Hi, do you want anything?
No thank you. For me?
I took some sips.
Find yourselves a man that treats you right. How do you tell someone you like them? This is before, this is after. Hey guys, it's Hailey, Sani, and today I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial. And I'm so pumped because I don't film makeup tutorials very often. And usually when I do film them, they're pretty natural, dewy, glowy. But today I wanted to go full glam. I'm going to be doing a going out look because I'm actually going to be going out after this.
Hi, do you want anything?
No thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, love you, bye.
And this video is actually in partnership with NYX, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about their On The Rise mascara in the next few steps to come. I want to make this feel like we're at a sleepover, just girls to girls. I went on my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me some questions, like some girl talk, like advice, whatever you guys want to say. So I'm going to be answering those while doing my makeup, and we're going to be getting ready together to go have a very fun evening. I even have my pink shiny robe on. That's when you know it's sleepover girl time. Let's hop on into this. I'm so excited. I have my lights, I have my little makeup setup right here that you can't see. I feel like James Charles. So first I'm going to be starting off with this NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. That's very interesting. Look at the texture of that. It literally feels like Jello. This is going to be really interesting.
Oh my god!
Okay, let's start off with question number 1. I just broke up with my boyfriend and I feel like I'm gonna die. I've definitely had a heartbreaking breakup in the past, so I can give you a little bit of advice on that. Really quickly, I'm gonna be moisturizing my lips.
Your sister tells me.
Honestly, the number one advice that also might sound like the worst advice is to just let the feelings sink in. I think with every new challenge and every new feeling that you've never felt before, you discover parts of yourself that are very deep. So it's a time for self-discovery, and it's also an opportunity for growth. It sucks, and there's literally nothing you can do to make it suck less. Just try to spend time with your friends. And I think the faster that you accept that you've broken up and allow the feelings to kind of wash over you, the faster your recovery will be. So those are my tips. So as you guys know, I don't usually wear foundation or anything like for coverage on my full face. Usually I just stick to concealer. But since we are going glam, I'm gonna be stepping it up a little. This is the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. And on my face. Also, ice cream helps. I love ice cream. Just eat your feelings away. Just kidding. Oh, another hack to get over a breakup is to go to the gym a lot. I have so many friends that have done that. Going to the gym actually scientifically makes you happier just because you release a bunch of endorphins. You look hotter, so then your boyfriend's like, damn. And you just get to feel better about yourself. Not that you should feel shitty about yourself just because you broke up with someone. Like, you shouldn't make it about yourself, at least not physically. And if your relationship did end because of physical reasons, maybe not a good one to be in the first place. I like the coverage, but I also like how it feels super light on my skin. I think a tinted moisturizer that kind of enhances your natural skin rather than trying to cover it up is just gonna make you look a lot more glowier and healthier. Let's go on to question number 2. I love this. How do you tell someone you like them? Ooh, these are juicy. This is not a basic Q&A. I should have warned you. You're here for the juice. So there's 2 ways this can go. You can tell someone that you like them and they either say yes, which is great. You get to experience a whole new relationship with someone else and like hang out with them, get to know them. Or they say no, which then you're not trapped with mixed feelings inside you. You know how the other person feels, so you can move on. Or you can never confess that you like them and then you'll get nowhere. If you never ask, the answer will always be no. Look at me going off of my quotes. Okay, so I have 2 of the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealers, and they both do really good coverage. One of them is like super light, so I feel like it might be highlighting, and the other one's like exactly my skin color. So I'm having a hard time deciding which one I want to use. But I also don't want to have a flashback Mary moment, so I might go with the one that's like my skin color. Ooh, that looks good. So just a little triangle under your eye. Like my boyfriend right now, if I never told him that I liked him, we wouldn't have dated for like over 2 years, you know? and he wouldn't have been one of my favorite people. So just step out of your comfort zone, because nothing fun or exciting happens when you're in your comfort zone, which is the sad truth. I got so many questions saying how to act normal around your crush. When you like somebody, it's really hard to keep your feelings like super collected and just act normal. So those are all like healthy signs that you actually do have feelings for somebody, which is a good place to start, you know? At least you know there's like some kind of electricity there. Those little quirks and those little like awkward things you do are actually like little hints at them, letting them know like, yo, I'm kind of interested. Like, I'm being a little awkward. You're giving me butterflies. So don't always like think of them as a negative thing. The other person might actually like those weird things that you do. And also, if you are a little awkward, that's just a part of your personality. So there's literally no point of trying to hide your personality, because why would you want to do that? That was really good coverage. Not a single dark circle on site. Now I'm just gonna be setting everything for the night. But if you're like acting super awkward, where you're like, wow, like this isn't even me, like I'm just getting super nervous and being weird, just be truthful. Be like, I'm kind of nervous right now, like this isn't actually like how I act, and they'll probably think it's cute. Just think of it this way: if a guy was being like super quirky in front of you, and they were like, yo, like I kind of like you, or hey, like this kind of happens to me when I'm around you, I'm not usually like this, like wouldn't you like that? I mean, you would rather prefer someone know that you're acting that way because you get nervous around them than them think you're just weird. Just be honest. And when you are honest, the other person will probably be honest right back. They'll be like, oh my god, same. So then you're on the same page and you're a little bit more closer to being comfortable around them. Did any of you ever play Club Penguin? And there was like on the newspaper like Aunt Jenny or whatever, and like you would type problems you're having, and every day on the newspaper there'd be an article giving advice to one of the penguins. That's me right now. I'm the Ant Penguin. If no one got that reference, that's really embarrassing, but oh my god, this is cute. I also got a bunch of first kiss advice questions. I think I have an answer that are gonna soothe a lot of your nerves if you are nervous about this topic, because you're definitely gonna be able to relate to my first kiss experience, or at least feel better about yourself knowing how my first kiss went. I have a neutral eyeshadow palette. It's kind of like these really pretty browns and pinks. So since we are going a little glam, I'm gonna try to use the more shiny colors and the little darker colors. Oh, but beforehand, I'm gonna be using a cream eyeshadow base just so it can act as a primer and also bring out the colors, because it's this really pretty like yellowish white. So first of all, I was one of those girls freaking out because everyone else, like all my friends, had already had their first kiss and I hadn't. So if you're in that situation right now, I just want to let you know it really does not matter. And I know it feels like the biggest problem in the world. Like in the moment you're like, oh my god, like I'm so behind, I'm not gonna know what to do, it's gonna be so awkward. But you know, your first kiss is probably only gonna last like 4 seconds, so it's honestly not gonna matter, especially if you're doing it with someone that you're like dating or you have been talking to that person. They're not gonna care how exactly you made out, because there's always room for growth. Trust me when I tell you that. My first kiss, I didn't know what I was doing, I just leaned in, it happened. And then I was like, I'm gonna go now. And they were like, okay. No one ever talked about it again. So there was no point on working myself up over that. And honestly, there is no way you can like practice or like be good at it straight off the bat. Every single person has had a first kiss. So just think of it that way. Like everybody's gone through what you're gonna go through or you've just been through. So you're not alone. Advice on getting a boyfriend. Okay, listen up, sister, because I have some things to say about this. I'm gonna use like a goldish color all over the lid.
Well, that you're moving on and never going.
When you are constantly trying to find a boyfriend, you're putting all your energy into trying to find something that you're not allowing kind of like what's meant to be to take over. Like you're trying to take control of your fate. So I think it doesn't turn out the way that it should naturally. And instead of trying to put your energy into finding somebody, try to put your energy into being who you are, and I promise you the right person will come along. I was never one of those girls that was like, oh my God, I need a boyfriend. And all my friends that were like that ended up in toxic relationships. And you just gotta let it flow, and then you'll have a really healthy relationship because you connected with that person, not because you were like forcing yourself to be with them or find them in the first place, but because you were just being yourself and they liked that and approached you. We're gonna be putting a matte brownish, I don't even know what the frick that color is, but we're gonna be using that color. Kind of looks like a brown coral, if that's a thing. And putting that in my crease.
But I'll run the truth, because you know that I won't face the
I'm gonna be grabbing the little brown color right here and kind of putting it directly in my crease and bring it into my outer lid. And I know it looks super intense, but we are gonna blend it out. I just wanna make sure we get all the colors in there before we can swirl them all together. I'm getting this champagne color right here. We're gonna put a little bit of it in the inner lid area, right around here. What do you do when you think that your friends hate you? I know it sounds like such a silly question. If you feel like people hate you, they're probably not your friends, but it's so hard to accept that when you are in a situation like that, because I have been in a situation like that. A lot of middle school, I felt like I had to like prove myself to my friends in order to like satisfy what they wanted to see in a friendship. It sucks, and you're like, okay, well, it's either this or I'm gonna have no friends. I'm not gonna be one of those people like, oh my God, like if you're in a situation like that, like get out, because I know how hard it can be and I know why someone wouldn't do that right away. Grabbing this plum color once again and bringing it down to my lower lash line. I'm gonna give you some like realistic advice. Obviously, the healthy thing to do would be to separate yourself from them and then try to meet new people, but I know it's easier said than done. Scout new people. Like if you see other people that you think you would get along better with, maybe have lunch with them once a week, twice a week. You can slowly detach yourself from those people that you feel like hate you, even though I know like you shouldn't even spend a single second next to people that make you feel worthless. Sometimes people prefer that over feeling super lonely. So I'm not going to be making that decision for you. We're going to be blending. Any night that I put on wing liner, I know it's going to be one of those nights. One of those nights that are in the books. I don't know why.
But I'll run the truth, because you know.
Okay, now on to the star of this makeup tutorial. I've been wanting to talk to you guys about this mascara for a minute now. It's NYX's new On the Rise Volume Lift-Scara. A little wordplay, I like that. It's affordable, it's only $11, and it does an amazing job of just curling your lashes on its own, like just with the bristles itself. And it's one of my favorite kind of bristles. It's the ones that feel like plastic rather than like fiber, which I think works the best on my lashes. But again, the mascara works great on any type of lash, and it makes them sky high. I'm not even kidding. Well, like I don't get to lie because you're gonna see it for yourself in a minute. It basically checks off everything I would want in a mascara. Gives me volume, length, and lasts all day. Like the curling effect does last for a long time. And a bonus that I don't even think should be a bonus when it comes to using makeup products anymore, it should be more of like a priority. It's vegan, cruelty-free, so no animals were hurt in the making of your super affordable lift. I'm gonna link the mascara and all the other products I use in the description down below, so make sure you check it out if you want to add an affordable lift to your makeup routine. Enough talking, let's actually see it, because action speaks so much louder than words.
But I'll run the truth, because you know that I won't face.
I wanted to zoom in a little more just so you can see the difference yourself. Like this is before, this is after. I look like I'm wearing falsies. I didn't even curl my lashes. Literally, this was just direct mascara to lash application. I'm not hyping this up just for like the coin. I'm dead ass serious, guys. Like, what the heck? Girl to girl talk here. I'm not kidding you. Hit your local drugstore.
But I'll run the truth.
You know who's not gonna be crying in the club? This girl, because no one can make me ruin these lashes. Sis needs some advice on body confidence and wearing bold outfits at school. I'll talk a little bit about body confidence. How you feel about your body has a lot to do with how you treat your body. If you're putting a bunch of junk in your body, when you look at it, that's exactly how you will feel. So I think it has a lot to do with how you treat your body, because your body's your home and you're stuck with it. I say this all the time in my confidence videos. When you want a house that you want to live in more comfortably, you'll work on it. So that's exactly what you have to do with your body. I'm using the Fill and Fun eyeshadow pencil. I don't go crazy with the brows usually, but this is a glam look, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more bold. And also I just want to really try out the little brush at the other end, because look, I haven't really seen a brush like that before. I think for me, the #1 booster for my body confidence is knowing that I'm treating it with respect, meaning I'm putting clean foods in it, I'm working out, and honestly, your body will return the favor. If you're taking good care of it, it'll take good care of your mentality. It's like kind of codependent on each other, so you just have to be ready to treat it how you want it to treat you. And once you know that you are treating your body the way it deserves to be treated, no matter what you look like, it'll just flip a switch in your mind and you'll just feel good. And I think it also has to do with comparing yourself to other people. You got a smoothie?
For you?
For me?
I took some sips.
That's so cute, thank you. Find yourself a man that treats you right.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so I was basically talking about body confidence, and I was saying how you shouldn't compare your behind the scenes to other people's highlight reel, because especially on social media, people put pictures of themselves that they want other people to look at and be like, oh my god, that person looks so good. And a little tea to the social media influencer world, a lot of people don't look like how they look like on their Instagram. Okay, oh my god, we have so many steps. Bronzer.
It's the fact, but I don't
Get those cheekbones to be as high as they can, so when all the lights are shining on you, you're like, I'm Angelina Jolie and I'm here to show you my high-ass cheekbones. I'm actually really impressed by this bronzer. Holy frick frack. Who says frick frack? This is the NYX Born to Glow Glow Palette. And what I shall be doing now, there's like this soft pink color with a little bit of shine. Smile. We're gonna be smiling in the club, not crying in the club. Ooh, I love that.
but I don't wanna hear that. 'Cause
I'm gonna do a little bit of both, cause why not? What the hell? Where has this highlighter been my whole life? Oh, shut up. Okay, click the link in the description box because I'm not messing with y'all.
'cause I'm not ready to go in the top.
No biggie, just look like I took a shower in the sun. My best friend likes me, but I like someone else. Yikes. Okay, if you guys are best friends, there is a very important relationship to make sure that you do not damage. So be very careful. Honesty is always key, because you can't expect someone to react to something the way you want them to if you're not giving them what you want them to be thinking. If you're telling them what you know they want to hear, then you're never gonna get the reaction that you want out of them. So you have to be super honest, because the truth will set you free. This is the NYX Filler Instinct. It's supposed to be very plumping. I'll be honest, this is my first time trying this, so it'll also be kind of like a first impressions. But I do wear glittery lip gloss like this every time I go out.
'Cause I'm not ready to go in the top and feel up.
I think we're done with the makeup. I actually love how that turned out. It's super bright and glowy. Definitely gonna be turning heads. I'm gonna be setting everything with the dewy finish setting spray, just because I don't want anything to be matted out. I want to keep this dewy look. I love this. I'm obsessed. I think I want to wear this look every time I go out from now on. I feel like so many other girls would agree with me on this, but the actual part of like getting ready with your friends to go out is more fun than going out. And I actually have 3 extra On The Rise mascaras, so I'm gonna be hosting a little giveaway on here. All you have to do, make sure you're subscribed, and comment down below what your favorite thing to do is with your girlfriends. Thank you so much to NYX for partnering with me on this video and helping me achieve this look. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, all the way to Pluto and back. Bye.